going on, guys? It's T off the T here again with another episode in this Vegas heat. It's 1,000 degrees.
It is.
Woo!
Seriously.
Man, we got Davey and Jesse here.
What's up, guys?
We're going to talk about sports. We got opening day just the other day for Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
so
man.
Baseball is
You're
back.
right.
You
So,
know?
I mean, 60-game season, and, here's the best part. You like baseball, you don't like baseball. Let's face it, man, that regular season was too long as is, right? I mean,
yeah, it just seemed to drag on, and
Yep.
and not all games seemed that important.
Yes,
You know?
agree. So, 60-game season, it's going to make the players want to, play each game a little bit more
Well, yeah,
and try to win each game a little bit more, I feel.
You're jockeying for position right out of the gate. I mean, every game matters at this point with
Yep.
this short of a season.
For sure.
So, I mean, they're already playing like it matters. It's almost like it's that end rush right before the playoffs, where everybody's trying to seal up those last few spots.
Yep, for sure. So right now, the all favorite is the LA Dodgers. LA Dodgers are the favorites to win it all, to win the World Series.
Yep.
But being it's a short season, man, I think any team that is the top three of their division at the end of this thing and going into the playoffs, it has a fair shot.
Yeah.
Even those wild card teams, you never know. I mean, with a short season, they might be, hey, we make the wild card, we advance the wild card, then we advance the first round, and so forth. So,
And you can't ever count out the Red Sox, man.
Seriously.
Watch out for Boston.
and I'm a Yank fan, a Mariner fan, but those Bostonians, that. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you're right about Boston. You can never say they're out of it until the very end. So, speaking of masks, so right now the stadiums, are completely empty for baseball.
No fans.
The only fans that are there are cardboard cutouts, and those proceeds go to charity. So, like, I'm watching the Yankees game the other night. They're playing Washington Nationals for the opening games, first game of the season for the whole MLB. And behind the dugout, there's some of these cardboard cutouts, which it's kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
So it's a little off. But here's the cool part, and I watched a little bit of the preseason, the interleague play, which was kind of their spring training, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It didn't count, but what I've noticed so far is the sound engineers at these stadiums are doing an awesome job. So they're piping in crowd sound
Really?
all the time. So, and you know how they announced the batter to come up, like,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Leyva, third baseman. There's a crowd.
Oh.
There's the crowd,
Yeah.
and then like, let's say you get a hit, you get a base hit. There's cheers. It's not too much, but it's piped in.
Man, he's
sound
probably got
effects.
the buttons like, okay,
Yeah.
good hit, somewhat good hit,
Exactly.
home run.
And
like,
I'm sure they got it all on
the buttons.
hotkeys. Hotkeys means it's all pre-produced on there, and they just hit the
Preloaded,
key. But man, it is really good. I've actually seen a lot of people on social media saying, like, these sound engineers at these stadiums are doing a great job, and they might be all sharing the same stuff, but we're never gonna know.
Yeah.
But I tip my hat if I had one on to you guys. And then the other thing I want to talk to you about real quick, since we have a minute, is what's your thoughts with the NFL and the mask, and if fans will be able to be in the stadium this year? We're not unsure yet, but what's your thoughts on that?
So my thoughts, man. I mean, if you go back to 1918, they wore masks in stadiums back then. I don't know if Roger Goodell and the NFL administration are going to go for fans. Right now, I mean, college football is pretty much done for this whole year.
Yeah.
They may take these fall sports and try to move them, push them out a little bit into further in the year next year. But, I mean, who knows at this point? I mean, I've heard rumors that he'll allow fans with masks, but even here in Vegas, Mark Davis said he doesn't feel that it's right to have stands and watching in the new Allegiant Stadium.
Sure.
And so it'll be a crapshoot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially with not so much injuries, but just like going back to baseball, the Braves lost both their catchers in a single day with symptoms.
Yes.
And right before opening day. So I mean,
so here's the kicker, man. If one player on the team, on any team, for any organization gets COVID, there's a chance that the whole team or part of the team could
just scratch.
Yeah. So then that's
Forfeit.
that's what they were saying before MLB started just a couple days ago. Is let's say that particular team. You said Atlanta.
Yeah.
It was Atlanta Braves. So let's just say in the next 2 weeks, like 8 other players that are all stars on the team come down with it. Then they're going to their farm system, and then it just goes and goes. So the team might have to scratch it. So they went, okay, we're out, we're done for the rest of the season. We don't know at this point. But some of the stuff that I've read and heard, and on TV and read in the newspaper and so
then
forth.
who's to say once it hits the locker room,
Yes.
that and the dugout,
Yep.
That players don't start getting a little gun shy, a little scared,
Yeah.
and be like, hey, this is too close to home, man, I'm out.
Yep.
I mean, that could very well happen too.
So for right now, we're happy. MLB's back. MLS is back. American pro soccer. I was watching that a couple nights ago. It's kind of fun. Just fun to watch something, especially if it's live. Live sports. There's nothing better than live sports. So
hockey's gonna be back in like less than a week.
Yep.
So hockey in August, baby. Let's go.
Yes, for sure.
Go Knights, go.
Go Knights, go. Thank you guys for checking us out. As always, Tee Off the Tee. Every Monday, new episode coming at you guys.
Stay hydrated.
Yep.